So I'm taking in some of my plant starts to the Maricopa County Extension, and they're going to diagnose what was wrong with my plant starts. I was able to take the parts of the plants down to our county extension office. I live in Maricopa County, and was able to email back and forth, and they did advise I could bring down some of the leaves for them to look at. And then they followed up with me with a phone call, and I was able to talk to someone for about a half an hour. And I did not notice that on the plants there was this gray fuzz on the soil, and from there it prevents the cells in the plants. They got all scientific on me, but I then was able to realize I was overwatering. It was too hot from the heat lamps, not lamps, mats, and I needed to add a fan to my plant starts, and now they are starting to look better. So still dealing with the gray mold on the plants. This is my injured and sick 2 trays. I kind of quarantined them together away from the other ones. And for my YouTube research, I am going through and now sprinkling cinnamon that's supposed to be an antifungal on top of the plants. And I got to talk to a master gardener at the Maricopa County Extension, and I have been now have a fan on the seedlings, which will help dry out the tops to keep the tops dried, hopefully not get any more fungus, which happens when you water and temperatures are warm. So I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle these all through. You know, some of them have nice leaves and some of them are like this one, almost completely dead. So we'll see what bounces back and what doesn't, and make some decisions probably in the next couple of days on if I'm just going to scrap these plants. But thank you for learning and growing with the Woodpile. Here's some more plants. You will see this was the main stem, and it actually died from that fungus, or got so weak it fell off. And now I got all these bottom shoots, and it's a yellow pear. Same with this one, died at the top or broke off, and then now has 2 big side shoots. Broke off at the top, all these side shoots. So I'm just gonna let these keep going, doing their thing, seeing if they will bounce back and survive. This is my sick tray, and you know, if they want to grow and live, then I will plant them or give them away. Garden Kitty is number 1, is checking out the lights in a spot where she normally doesn't get to get into. Hey, Garden Kitty. Yeah. Yes, we got plants and cats, scrapbooking, fertilizer. This is apple cider vinegar with a funnel for fruit flies. I don't have an infestation. I thought I saw a few and panicked, so I got them out and lightly sprayed the ones I saw that one bug came from with neem. Not saying that's what you should do, spray the plants with neem when they're inside, but I haven't seen any more. All right, I'm in the process of moving these lights up right here to give plants more room. So I'm trying to show the damage that the gray mold did. You can see up here this new part, or the old part, is green. And then you can see the damage started right here. And then you can't quite tell down there, but then it starts to get green again. So this is the damage growth of where the fungus did affect it. And then this little guy, I went ahead, you can really see how dark it is on this side. a new shoot. And so they have recovered mostly, but you can definitely tell where the fungus started and how it affected the plant. Now I do have the cinnamon on the top and been trying really hard not to overwater, but it's so hard because, you know, with this, I feel like it's spongy. And so I don't do it. Actually, you can really tell the damage on this plant here, and then that doesn't have it. These I need to pull off. But let's see. I feel like this guy's starting to droop with his leaves and he needs water, but it feels a little hard. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll do my water tester. So my water tester says it is kind of on the low side. So I'll probably go ahead and water. I'm just so nervous now because I overwatered. See, he's spongy. And then he's, you know, medium. So he doesn't need water. That has been my biggest learning curve, is watering. I'll probably go ahead and water this flat just because he's starting to droop. And, oh, there's a guy hitting the top there. Yep, I'm gonna have to move some lights down here too, in the very back. You probably can't tell. They're hitting the lights. So, time to readjust lights. That's been my other unfavorite thing to do. Then I usually go in through here and pick off the yellow dying leaves. I feel like these are too close together. So, as always, it is a learning experiment. Thank you for learning and growing with me. I don't know how much I have said that I am a YouTube learned gardener. I have bought a couple of books, but almost everything I learn is off of YouTube. And that's why everything is an experiment. Woo! Sorry, got sidetracked there. That right there, if you see it, that's a pepper. You're not supposed to have a pepper. I thought I had picked off all the flowers. And that goes to show these cheap $15 lamps. Not that you want peppers or flowers, you just want to get them outside, but they can produce flowers and peppers. All right, that was a distraction. Thank you for learning and growing with the Woodpile.